Now we're on live for the general public, I guess you can consider. But hey, members deserve lives on both. So shout out Cameron Quick 1157 for joining most recent. He's tier two. Shout outs Loyal Tangi, he's in tier three actually, and then we got later underscore days underscore 480 tier two. And then we got Coquero, tier two underscore, 24 days ago. It's been a month already with all the members, so it's been awesome. On the live, we talked about a comment Cameron left in honor of him recently joining the membership. So really appreciate that. Shout out Cameron again. And there's only going to be so much more to be offered there as we build this up and clarify how all that works. On the membership, the one I just posted. What's up, dude? On the one I just posted, went live for the members. We talked about avoiding the heels, making sure we're applying tension or initiating the tension through the forefoot and midfoot. But that's a conversation for members. If you want to check that out, there's 3 tiers available. But we're here for everyone. As a trans, what's up, dude? Hype that you're on board, my bro. Let's go. Yeah, I was just on live for you guys for the members, but no one hopped on, so I was like, okay, maybe we'll just go on public. But I did leave you guys with a good amount of information on that live that I just went on, so you can refer to it back once once I don't know, like once it's posted, once it's published. Yeah, yeah, my dude. But we're here now, and we're we're waiting for a big party. So there's 3 of you here. For anyone who's on here, I do want the conversations to be a little more focused, so I greatly appreciate that if that's possible. Yeah, I've been skateboarding. Wait, what's happening here? Yeah, I've been skateboarding for almost 20 years, like 15 to 18. Wow, you just started back after 20 years? So when did you stop skating? How old were you? And what? That's wild, 20 years? So you stopped skating before I even started. That's wild. Nice. 10 p.m. in where's Pa? What's Pa? Damn, you're real. That's right. You do. I, make sure you leave a comment on the members only lives telling me what time would be best for me to get on. Like whether that's I don't know with 2 hours ago at 10. Damn, what time is it over there? Yeah, let me know what time is best. I'm on Pacific, but you can say Central. You can say East Coast. So and then I'll get the point. But yeah, been skating for since I was 12, 13, 14. Yeah, wow. Gotcha. So you had 2 years, and then you're back here at 30. So how's it been going? These first, how's it been going at 30? Wow. There we go. Perfect. I love that comment. I just screenshotted it. Um, look out for the video, and please keep me to it. I have like 10 videos backed up. So if it seems like it's not coming out, it's just because backed out. But don't hesitate to send me a message asking me, if you have more questions for that too. Let's see, Pennsylvania. There we go, Pennsylvania. That's right. Dude, and that's cool, man. Don't rush yourself to getting to tricks. You got to go slow before you can go fast. Sounds super corny, but there's so many skaters I've seen get back to it, and they've only had like 5 years off, and they get so broke because they think they started where they left off, but that's not the case. Your body changed, it built different patterns, and you got to start from zero, especially with that much time off, and you only skated for 2 years, so nothing wrong with that, but just consider and I mean, dude, you're having fun, so it's great. What's up, dudes? Shout out all of you who are coming out, hopping on, leaving a comment. Yeah, so 10 o'clock, 9 p.m. So you finished at 10, 2 hours ago. Gotcha. Pennsylvania. Cool. Gotcha, my dude. Wait, what? So how big of a base do I need to catch? Well, tier two, I guess. Sick. Let's go. Acid trans, you one. But yeah, there's memberships are on. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think let me see. I did see that we could do polls. Yeah, appreciate everyone's patience. I'm still learning how to use all of these. Okay, so and let's see. Yeah, I could do polls. Early access to member to new videos for tier one. Uh, tier two has. Damn it! Did I just Okay. Tier two is member only polls. Okay, I guess that's for tier two. Member only polls, member only shorts, shout outs. That's for tier two, my dudes. Yeah. Still learning all this stuff, but I appreciate you guys who are on here and we're only gonna improve. Let me see. But I'm definitely going to film that video. That's for sure. My dudes. Let's read that comment again. I left the screenshot. I got the screenshot. Um, yeah. Let me see what else I screenshotted for reference. Pennsylvania. How's Pennsylvania then? How's the skate scene over there? I just met someone from Rhode Island, um, in the East Coast. There's a lot of you a little more up north or on the West Coast, like on the coast side. Um, I'm a tour, like doing a tour. towards New York, and then a tour all up north on the PCH. Top two tours I want to do right now. I think that'd be super cool. Um, that's those are things I want to work towards, especially through this. That's actually a cool question. I'll answer that only because it's not on topic, but it's still kind of funny. Cereal or milk? I said both of you have a very similar. So far, so bueno. Yeah. So the idea is to be a little more focused with these lives. So I'm just honestly going to politely ignore other comments. Please don't take it personal. I have been meaning to do another one of these lives where I'm out skating, but I honestly just haven't had the help of a filmer, and it's very difficult to see outside, especially when it's hot and the phone's about to burn. So be patient, but those will also come. I'm also gonna be doing live respond, yeah, live videos when I just respond to comments. So that should be cool too. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Let's see if this comment is appropriate. There- Perfect. Yeah, bank skateboarding. I did post a video, you know, yeah. It was at Frogtown. It's like a metal park. I did post a video where it kind of touched on that, but I'll definitely clarify or elaborate on it. Um, yeah, but essentially, it's always that tension needs to be applied a bit more on the lead foot. Um, sorry, the lead foot if you're regular or switch, and then when you're going nollie, you're centered over that lead foot, but the tension is a little more applied on the where that back foot is, just so that you don't trip into it. Yeah, it could be pretty trippy. Because the one on the tail or the nose should be the foot that's just ready to explode. And the way that's achieved is by applying that tension on the opposite end of the board, or through the opposite foot. It's a great question, man. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot this again. I'm looking forward to doing this video. I need to start writing down a list of videos I need to do. I guess I can share my setup for now. Right now, I got a skateboard backpack, the OJ wheels. I think I just got Bones Reds, or maybe it's. Wait, no, I have Bronson. Let me see. Let me see that. Yeah, the Delfino, Bronson Delfinos. Then I got Dagger skateboards. I got Royal trucks. I'm thinking I'm gonna switch them out. I want to try some inverted ones. And Dagger grip tape. SAD hardware. That's my setups. What do y'all think about the background? Wait, is this thing clean? Alright. That's your skateboard. What? I didn't know that. Did you get one too? There's the ups and downs for sure of staying over here, but I still haven't visited East Coast. Yeah, looking forward to doing that. Definitely in my lifetime. Yeah, super high. But you gotta pay to play, I guess. Yeah, sometimes it seems counterintuitive to stay over that lead foot so that you can get higher because you think you need to do like this wave motion, but you're just really just going straight up over that lead foot and make sure that tension is applied to the lead for in midfoot. Yeah, that's cool. Experimentation is necessary. Being curious is essential. I do not watch baseball, but sure. Let's see what today. Right now we have been on here for 17 minutes. Usually I'm on here for an hour. I'm in a room that is actually kind of stuffy in here, so I'm not sure if I'll last an hour, but definitely, definitely gonna be on here for at least 13 more minutes. Let me see what's left. If if I skate in your mall for sure. Where's your mall? I've never thought about Glendale Galleria, a mall over here in California. It definitely looks like a skate park. Just the stairs, the smooth ground, little ledges. Super cool. Imagine we can skate in malls. That'd be some Tony Hawk Pro Skater stuff. There is videos of people skating at airport, like a terminal. So that's been awesome. That was awesome to see. That was awesome to be documented. Let's see. Yeah, San Francisco. I don't touch the hills at all, but I have skated there at some skate spots, some skate parks. The best skate park there, in my opinion, is just the one under the bridge. And best spot is between Pier 7 and um Pier 7 and that one like three up, three down mani pad spot. Best two spots in SF for personal preference. Mm, stuff? Wait, what? What do you mean? sick. Sounds like some stuff. Yes. Yeah. Yes, I bet. I mean, I don't think you'll get in serious trouble. You probably will. They'll probably front, but I mean, I definitely wouldn't try. I guess it also depends your age and your previous, your history, your age, and stuff like that, and maybe how good or a bad day security and the cops are having. Yeah, but you definitely wouldn't underestimate that fact. The rice, veneers, fake teeth. That's funny. No, that'd be interesting. I do need implants though. Fun fact. I don't have those things though. What's up, dude? Good morning. How you doing? Good morning. What? A competition? I think I have, but it wasn't anything like Tampa Am or any official, I guess you would say, contest. Very unofficial and a little more local at a local level. One possibly. Yeah. I was the only chance I had was probably last year at this competition called Hemet Am. I think I got fifth or sixth place, which was with pretty good competition. No, it doesn't work. But I mean, I definitely don't train for competitive skateboarding or any of that. So my expectations were very low, and it was just an experience I wanted to join. Yeah, dude, it was pretty cool. I was hyped on the experience. Well, what? Yeah. Let's see. See if I can see myself live through this other YouTube. I mean, other iPad. See what are you guys saying? Terrain. I mean, I started skating street because the yeah, that's just what I knew. There was a skate park, but I guess I didn't know about it, or maybe I was intimidated for the first 1 or 2 years. But I started skating street actually. There we go. We got a Cali supporter. Yeah, man. I mean, Cali has its perks. You can't deny. Check this out, double live. It lags. I just saw what I did. Banks in 40, 42-0. There we go. Interesting. Also, I guess I can't comment unless I'm like on a channel. Yeah, my bro. But I think there's nothing. I feel in the past there was always this sentiment that you had to choose one or be more of one than the other. But all of the great skaters you admire, they have had their plenty. Like they've had their time in skate park, transition, street skateboarding, and all these different terrains. So I wouldn't limit yourself because the best are the one. Yeah, the best are doing everything, and not even because the best are doing everything, but just because, or more because there's just so much to explore. Why are you gonna limit yourself to one thing? Wait, what? Last question's hilarious. Uh, I've never thought about that. It's too funny. Maybe front crook is or nose blunts. All right. There's three of us here. What's up, dudes? Appreciate all your engagement. Okay, I definitely need to do a live soon on outside with skateboard, like on the skateboard. I feel very restricted here. Like I can't even talk loud. I feel like I'm talking in a way where it sounds like I'm holding in some stuff. Yeah, so for those of you who are, I guess, just hopping on, you can leave the comment you want, but it has to be focused on skating. If not, I mean, it's just not going to be so beneficial because I might politely ignore it, and I prefer not to ignore you. If you're someone who's regularly watching the videos, I greatly appreciate you. Subscribe. I mean, I'm assuming everyone who hops on the live and comments would be subscribed, but then again, I could be wrong. So definitely do that if you haven't already. Considering you watch the videos. If you don't watch the videos, then I really don't, have an interest of having you on board because I think that messes up the channels and just everything that we're doing. Oh my goodness, we're back. Dude, I'm so sorry for those of you. No, wait. Okay. Okay, we're back. We're finally back. Let's see. Okay. More responsive. Got it. Understood. Video idea. Video idea noted. What's up, dude? I got lost. Changing the feel of what you're doing. Gotcha. Really appreciate this. Definitely gonna be noted. I gotta find a better way of taking note of this than just screenshotting. And my phone died, so guys, so that's why I was out for a bit. There we go. Yeah, man. Mirror your switch stance. It feels very uncomfortable, but long term, it benefits you and you have more range of motion. Um, it doesn't keep you restricted. So definitely mirror your regular stance. I think that's what you're referring to. I think that's what you mean. If not, well then we might be disagreeing. Yeah, my phone died, so I ended up hopping off. Well, I mean, it took me off and I just resumed it. Yeah, thanks for being understanding, my bros, and hyped you guys are still back on. Um, try to skate. Yes, exactly. Yes, we're on the same page. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, the live is live. Oh, big of a bass. My uncle fishes. Is that who you are? uh, I don't know, man. I don't know what's considered a big bass. I'm doing great, man. Thanks for asking. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day was great. And did you get some skating in? Let us know. It could be all of them. Lack of strength, not getting used to it. Your body starts slow. like I mentioned on the members live and kind of elaborated on. Got to start slow before you can go fast, and that includes your movement and your ability. Things feel super slow at first, but um, that's the journey you have to take a part of. Many people think others are talented, but there's reasons why they can go fast. Doesn't come out of nowhere. I mean, I guess genetics do play a role, but you still got to start slower than you might want to. Well, it definitely feels a bit more uncomfortable than your regular stance, than your preferred stance, but it won't always feel uncomfortable, especially if you think about applying these concepts like staying center of the lead foot and stuff. Yeah, opening up as well. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, discipline is a part of the equation, definitely. Yeah, I've been skating for 18 years. I maybe started skating switch very consistently the past five, around 5 years, and definitely better at switch than I would be in my regular stance when I was, let's say, 5 years into skating. So that says a lot, and it's a testament to. It won't always feel uncomfortable, but you definitely have to put the iterations in, the time in, and um, seek that improvement, seek that iteration, making that effort efficient. Oh, right leg up to your chest, huh? Yeah, I mean, did you ever injure yourself? Yeah, it's actually really interesting. I would play around with some fascia, deep tissue release in your hamstrings, your glutes. Yeah, man. What? That's your hip flexors. Try out your hip flexors. Well, I mean, it's definitely have to put in action before you come up to a lot of conclusions. But yeah, why are you laughing? Yeah, if you're feeling restricted with your body, I highly recommend trying out rolling out with a massage ball. You can start with a foam roller, start slow, but definitely be open to releasing tension because otherwise it could be super uncomfortable to try to skate under that restriction and especially progress. So the answers aren't always within skating. Whoa, I have not seen any arm break video. That sounds gnarly, bro. That sounds gnarly. Maybe I have it, I forgot. Yeah, so if you can't, your favorite, so you're always leaned over that left side. So you're a regular skater from that makes, yeah, that might tell me you're a regular skater. Uh, yes, bro, definitely do that. But you're a regular skater, right? And yeah, right hip. You probably had tight hamstrings as well, bro. Yeah. Oh yes, my dude. I don't know if I saw the arm break video, but I do remember you with a cast. That's too funny, bro. There we go. Yeah, so yeah, your glute might be super tight, especially like the part that's closer um to your lower back. I forget what that's called, but yeah, open that up a little bit. Your groin, the inner thigh, basically. Please try out some deep tissue massage. This is a great live, guys. This is a great live. I'm debating whether or not I should leave these up. Maybe I will. What do you guys think? All right. Well, I'm gonna be on here for like 5 more minutes. So if you have any questions that you want to get off your chest, let me know. And the more the merrier, folks. The more the merrier. Wow, I'm thirsty. I need some water. Okay, we got one. Yeah, so a lot of times we feel tightness on parts of our body. It's not because that part is necessarily the problem. It's because some other part of our body isn't doing its job. And so, in this case, your lower back is compensating for the lack of recruitment that you have in maybe your calves, your hamstrings, or your glutes. I didn't study that so efficiently, but I understand that the overall concept is you got to make sure your whole body is working together, or else certain parts of it, like your lower back or one side of your body, is going to compensate for the lack of, distributed tension, or integration you have, for the lack of integration you have. So yeah, bro, release some tension and, you know, skate a little more switch, move the other way, help yourself out, unrestrict yourself as be work towards unrestricting yourself little by little. Let's go. Yes, dude, I appreciate you sharing that. Yeah, I just was on a live for members only, and I responded to Cameron's comment about how he was able to improve his backside 180s just in the past two sessions, just because he incorporated being applying tension through the forefoot, and if anything the midfoot as well. So yeah, I'm hyped that it's getting through and everyone's experiencing that. I've been playing around with this for the past, very intentionally, for the past 4 years. Um, but I didn't really want to push it out too heavy until maybe like two, maybe 1.5 years ago, because I wanted to make sure it's something that's a bit more, that's seen everywhere. It's not just me doing it. But yeah, dude, I'm hyped. If you're interested in the membership, we take a deeper dive into these comments that you might leave, or you just get certain perks, priority comments, shout outs, and even just access to more lessons, discounts, and stuff like that. So check it out if you want, if you'd like. We have 6 members, one of them in tier 3. We got 3 in tier 2, and then we got 2 in tier 1. So super hyped. That's a thing, and looking forward to more of you to join, to hop on board. How long have you been skating for? It's How long have you been skating for? And I mean, I think that's very preferential, but I've always favored thinner shoes. These are thin, little more vulcanized shoes. The bulkiest I got was a 480 with New Balance. Now I'm skating a Splay slip-on. So, I mean, my bias is a thinner shoe to improve board, or to start with a lot of board feel, but it's preference at the end. Definitely preference. But I'd always suggest a bulk. I appreciate that, bro. Jay, thank you. Yeah, I mean, the videos are only gonna be more and more, so appreciate everyone watching them out. 7 months, yeah, dude. Wow, man. Well, good. Oh, been skating for 7 months. Okay, cool, cool. Frontside flips. Like I said, we'll take really deep dives on the lives if you comment there for members. But what I can't give you right now for a frontside flip is, a lot of us tend to lean towards the back foot to get that 180. Stay over that front foot and make sure that tension is applied until you go for the flick. You want to start over that lead foot and end over that lead foot. Like I said, I'd go more in depth if we were on the member live, but for the sake of, to respect everyone on live, I mean on the members, we're gonna keep it with that. I think I do have a frontside flip video uploaded. If not, then definitely gonna consider uploading one of those. 8 or 9 months. Wow, that's good, dude. And you're already skating switch. That's super good. Um, wow. I forgot why I asked you that question. Oh yeah, cause the shoes. Yeah, dude. I mean, I would explore. Lean into what feels comfortable. I wouldn't avoid thinner shoes because you feel a lot of impact. um, your foot is able to get stronger. Considering you, under the condition that you're progressing it in a way where you can tolerate it, or I wouldn't say tolerate, but strengthen your your foot. Um, but yeah, I like thinner shoes. Wow, should I stay on live? What do y'all think? I feel like I just got a lot of comments after I said I was gonna end it. Not really a lot, but enough to spark some life into this live. That sounds funny. To spark some life into this live. 8 9 months skating, and you're skating switch already. Big win, big win. We got another comment. Sick. Yeah, man. I mean, it's you want to look for the patterns in skateboarding that work across all the tricks. Instead of trying to learn all different tricks and tips and all this stuff, look for those principles, those concepts that work for a variety of tricks. So, what works for a backside flip can be incorporated into a backside 360 flip, right? So, keep these things in mind. Foot positioning for a front for a kickflip could be adjusted, but can work for a double kickflip with a small adjustment. But there's a pattern to be that you can recognize there and help you just be so much more efficient in your as you apply efforts to learn. Why do you guys hard? Huh? Why are you guys harding? All right. Appreciate all you hopping on. Like I said, if I get more questions, we'll stay on the live. But if not, then I think we'll piece it to the out seats. Wait, I was trying to say that in a funny way. We'll piece out to the outs. We'll piece to the outs. There we go. My guys, I also offer calls like coaching calls, consultations. Not really consultation. It's more of a coaching call talking about what are those patterns you can apply so that your skateboarding becomes so much more understanding, so much more controlled. Um, it's not for everyone, but if you're interested, definitely hit me up through a message here on YouTube. You could do that, or check me out on the Instagram profe.carloss. We're there. I also do private lessons one on one. So if you're in LA or California, then consider reaching out. And again, we'll see how that lines up. Definitely have to schedule you in. It might be like 2 weeks from now, but at the very least, we get the date. I quit. I quit the. Wait, what? Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's all good. So we just won't focus on a certain activity here. Um, yeah, these lives can get super entertaining, honestly. At first, it was so easy to go off topic just because I wasn't used to this landscape. I was very innocent. Um, but for those of you who are serious, yeah, the in-person ones, we'd be more focused on application, and then the calls are a bit more focused on, um, figuring out what you should be applying so that it works in your favor. Tulare Skate Park, Central Valley. We'll see. We'll see. What's up, bro? Throw it out. Ask the questions. Don't hesitate, please. This is what we're here for. My friends, I just removed the first person of this live. Wow, what an accomplishment! No way, he came back. That's so funny. Oh no way, I didn't remove him. He said, "Yeah, sup, dude? Sup, my dudes? Damn, good to see you. Haven't seen you forever. All right, all right. Let me read this question. Recording myself. Hmm. Tried which ones? You tried what? Today I recorded myself trying all these. All these what? What's up, dude? How you guys doing, man? How you doing, man? That's a trans. Oh, got you. Trying all these. Yeah, bro. I mean, fatigue is a crazy thing. You gotta understand your body needs to recover. Take a breath between every attempt. And as you go more into the practice, into the reps, into the iteration, your breaks might takes a little longer. But when the trick just feels like it's falling apart every attempt, you really gotta just sit down and let yourself recover, hydrate, go eat, come back if you can. Yeah. Wow. 'Time out, bros. Sorry to do this, homie, but gotta time you out. 6. So how long have you been doing ollies for? Like, when was the first time you landed them? What's up? Hi. What's up? Appreciate it. Yeah, check out the channel. We talk about skateboarding, how to progress, some concept principles and fundamental tips that that help you out if you want to stay on the skateboard a bit more in a bit more controlled manner. Hype for, I'm hyped. Hyped to have you on board though. Um, yeah. So if you have any questions, please share. Do not hesitate. Wow, I'm gonna hop on right now, but don't. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I need to go get water. So if I move, it's because of that. I did post a video. I think last night. So, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, I'm back. My bad. Yeah, my dude. If you you can send me the ollie attempts or some of them on my Instagram or even on YouTube message. Feel free. Cheers. Cheers, bro. Cheers. Cheers from where? See, see. Yeah, my dude, let me know so we can get that scheduled. But just quick, a quick assessment of that ollie I can do for sure. It's always cool um when I give some insight on the trick and then it works and just to move forward with the chat. Because really, my focus as a coach isn't to help you land tricks; it's to help you feel overall controlled on the board. So that comes from so much more than just landing one trick. Landing one trick is the easiest part. The hardest is being able to apply the that process of learning to other tricks. And I wouldn't even say the hardest part, but that's the part where I'm focused on as a coach towards skaters. So send in those ollies, get those, and then we'll get those out of the way, and then we'll get into the call. See, I'm not going anywhere. We're still on live, but I'm just gonna get some water. Yeah, structure is the key. You get so there's a long time where I was stuck on just learning new tricks when there's a lot more to be attended to when it comes to progressing on the board. Now, because I have a better understanding of fundamentals, foot placement, and all that stuff, if I really want to learn a trick, the it's a little more bearable and it's so much more. Uh, I wouldn't say hopeful, but it's just it's just more tangible. So I'm gonna talk a little less right now because I don't want to be rude. And talk to everyone. Damn, the AC is good out here. All right. We got another room. All right, we'll stay here for. Well, we've definitely been on here for an hour. Let's see, you guys dictate the amount of time I'm on here for, honestly. Okay, so I'm gonna keep that in mind. Pennsylvania, 8 to, or you said 9 to 10 p.m. Pennsylvania. After the session, um, look out for the videos. I guess I'm ending this chat. Check out the membership, and I appreciate everyone. We're only this channel is gonna get so much more goaded because of all of you. So appreciate you. See you soon. And any last questions? We're gonna be on live. I'm on live way less now, but things will still get structured a bit better, and we'll see. We'll see how. Appreciate you, dude, and we'll see just how to make things work for